Hello everyone, I am Renowned to Zero, and today we're going to be talking about George Takei, still continuing to make bizarre statements, saying America is a racial caste system because, you know, his family wasn't able to grow up and survive in America, according to him. Clearly, racial caste system. Yeah, George Takei. You are the same person that claimed that anyone who didn't take a jab should be put in quarantine camps, and yet your family was the one that survived quarantine camps. Just remember that you said that you will forever be known as that person. You will also always be known as the person who gets constantly destroyed on Twitter by William Shatner because he's just better than you and he's a better person than you are overall and for the rest of your life. Oh, we're going to jump in this article from Bounding in the Comics, written by John F. Trent, excuse me. George Takei continues to make bizarre statements. In latest one, he claims America is a racial caste system. Former Star Trek actor George Takei continued his new routine tradition of making bizarre statements. Takei's latest bizarre statement comes in the wake of the Memphis police releasing body cam footage of officers who are now charged with Nichols' passing. Pulling Nichols from his car, doing bad things to him with a stun gun, kicking him, hitting him with a baton, and spraying him with pepper spray. Takei seemingly reacted to the footage, or at least news reports covering the footage, and wrote on Twitter, quote, "Once you understand America is a racial caste system, then you see that black cops beating a defenseless black man to his passing is a clear perpetration of that system." As noted above, statements like this are not out of the ordinary for Takei. He also recently described South Dakota Governor Kristi Noem's plan to prosecute pharmacists who distribute this pill as Christoism. Last March, Takei told Americans to endure higher prices for food and gas for the sake of putting the screws to Putin. Yeah, but of course a Hollywood shill and a Hollywood actor can say things like that because you don't have to worry about money, unlike the regular people who are just trying to survive and make a living and support their families, but you don't give a crap about anybody that's beneath your ivory tower, there, George Takei. He wrote, "Americans, we can endure higher prices for food and gas if it means putting the screws to Putin. Go fuck yourself. Consider it a patriotic donation. Go fuck yourself. In the fight for freedom over tyranny." Yeah, it's coming from the guy who says things that are tyrannical. In March 2021, Takei also blamed Republican politicians for the passing of 8 people in the Atlanta, Georgia area. Takei tweeted, "Call a hate crime what it is, and GOP leaders stop fanning bad things with anti-Asian rhetoric. You should be ashamed of what you have unleashed." Takei didn't stop there. He bizarrely attempted to correlate, describing the coup as the coup to the passings. 3 days ago, the leader of the House GOP called it the China virus again. Who cares? You're a pussy. Words have consequences, especially those from our leaders. So should we complain that we have the Spanish flu? You don't see Spanish people complaining about that. It's only weirdos like you who complain about things like this. It's just words. Shut the fuck up. He then added, "Reporters, ask politicians who trade in ism if they feel responsible or remorseful for bad things committed in the wake of their words." Absolutely not. Politicians don't actually give a shit about anybody but themselves. Just remember, these are old tweets from 2021. These aren't recent. In 2020, Takei also took to Twitter to react to the then newly released United States Space Force logo and claimed he should be expecting royalties due to similarities to the Star Trek logo. You're not that important to Star Trek. Stop trying to act like you are, because you're not. Takei tweeted, "We're expecting some royalties from this." So here's the thing. You're not very relevant, Takei. Literally, your biggest role was being Sulu on Star Trek. William Shatner is more relevant than you. And he doesn't do Star Trek anymore. You guys were on Star Trek around the same exact time. And yet more people respect William Shatner as a human being because he doesn't sit on his high horse on his ivory tower saying the same garbage nonsense that you spew on your platform. Which is basically that everybody who doesn't agree with you should be prosecuted, should be put away, should be put in quarantine camps for not doing things that they don't want to do to their own body. But you, on the other hand, are one of those types of people, a typical leftist who says the same garbage that every other leftist in Hollywood says, because it's just the current narrative of Hollywood. Maybe if you had some balls and you had the courage to people like Gina Carano or Zachary Levi to speak their mind about things, nobody would see you as such a pussy like you are. But other than that, thank you all for checking out this quick video. Really do appreciate you guys checking it out. If you did like the video, make sure you hit the like button, comment below your feelings about us, all this, subscribe for more content, hit the bell for notifications, and set it to all. That way you get notifications every time I post a new video, and I will see you all on the next one. Peace.